So Star Wars Outlaws, Ubisoft's open-world Star Wars game, was revealed at Xbox's showcase yesterday. And today at Ubisoft Forward, which is their showcase, they showed gameplay of Star Wars Outlaws, and I gotta say, it looks bad. And we're gonna go through some of this, and I'll tell you why I think it looks bad. So let's start off here. There's your Baby Yoda of Star Wars Outlaws right there. I don't remember the thing's name, but they love doing these little things to bait mostly girls in, with these cute little animals and these little droids. Like in Fallen Order, they have the little droid people think is cute, including myself, but it's not going to sell me on a game. But there's that thing. Not really much of a criticism other than it's bait, but it is cute.
Good boy.
Here's your main character, Kay Vess. And we talk about toned down female characters a lot, and this is certainly one of them. I'm not going to say she isn't attractive at all. She's okay, and this isn't the best shot. But when you compare her to the main actress, I mean, there's no comparison. The actress looks much better. They say they do this toning down to make them look more realistic, but these actresses are real. There's plenty of women that look attractive like this. It's not unrealistic at all. Certainly when we talk about male characters, usually they're not toned down. They're buff, and some of them, like, impossibly buff in real life. Some of them you either would have to just take a bunch of steroids, have intense workouts, and keep on that. And then there's others that just impossible. Like, you can't achieve in real life. Like Gears of War. But female characters, that's not usually the case, although some, like some anime characters, Japanese characters, maybe, yeah. But there's plenty of women that look this attractive. It's not unrealistic at all. So that argument is just bogus to me, and this is clearly one of those cases. And this is her Twitter here. First thing other than the announcement from Ubisoft that she retweeted or tweeted out was this person saying, Star Wars game lead Kay Vess, played by Humberly Gonzalez, an out queer woman of color who has had multiple gay roles, and she has an adorable pet voiced by D. Bradley Baker. Let's go, lesbians, let's go. Hashtag Star Wars Outlaws. So immediately we're doing the representation thing, and there's another tweet that she put out in Spanish. Get the translation. It says, greetings to my Latinos and Hispanics. An honor to star in Kay Vess. Should be as, but translation, so not her fault probably. And represent not only Venezuela, my beloved land, but Latin America. Here we go. Hashtag Star Wars Outlaws. So, like I just said, immediately playing the representation game. Immediately virtue signaling. It's just put off. But that's not necessarily why I'm not interested in it. There's stuff just with the game in general that looks bad to me. And I'll show you. So here's some gameplay here. Her sneaking around. Not really a problem with this at all. And visually this game looks stunning. It looks really good. That's not anything I'm knocking. It looks Star Wars-y. It feels like Star Wars visually. Here she's guiding that creature to do something. Get that
Hang on tight, little buddy.
get that crate moving.
I was just leaving.
And immediately she's spotted, and
Okay.
there's Han shot first, but this time it's female version, Kay shot first. Which, you can have female characters, whatever, fine. If it's good, it's good. if it's good, I'm not gonna have an issue with it. But the impressions that they're giving me, it just feels like they're virtue signaling, and if it's not, but if it's not good, it might just feel like that they're doing it just to do it, to virtue signal. Play the representation game.
Okay.
And this is one of the issues as well I have with it, you'll see here.
Hey, we'll figure this out.
Here's the gunplay. Just a shield. As I was watching this gunplay for the first time,
Hey, Nick.
turn it down a bit. As I was watching this gunplay for the first time, it just
This
looked
is getting bad.
janky, looked off.
Let's try this out.
It looks much less polished. You're not using guns in Fallen Order, but
Derek.
it just doesn't look clean. It doesn't look like it controls very well.
I think that went pretty well, right?
So, there's the gunplay. That's one of my biggest criticisms. It just doesn't look crisp at all. It looks really outdated, that gunplay. Especially paired with these modern graphics. And it looks like old Uncharted, maybe, gunplay. Mass Effect. I don't know, it just looks old, bad gunplay. Especially today, 2023. Just looks way outdated to me. That's probably my biggest criticism of this. But let's continue. They're going to show off this hover bike here. I don't know if it actually has an official name in Star Wars.
Oh, these guys don't quit. Hang on.
We're also doing a little combat here. Second, we'll show off another mechanic. You're slowing down time. Like that didn't look bad. It looked like a cool mechanic.
That was close.
And again, the world looks great.
Andy,
Hover bike.
I got the package. Where are you?
It's just weird kind of seeing it gliding that easily. It is a hover bike, so it's not gonna hit those rocks, but it does look weird at the same time. Looks like it controls okay.
Well, they'll probably forgive me. There's Jonta's hope. We made it, Nix.
The world really does look good. Looks really good. Give it that.
Round two and I still like my odds. K-Vess. Back already.
So this character here, I don't know who voices it, but it sounds like the same woman from Assassin's Creed Mirage. I don't know if it is or not, it might just sound similar, but it sounds like her. Maybe just have similar voice, I don't know. But I find it kind of funny, they showed off Mirage right before this actually. So if it is the same person, kind of funny.
I told you she's fresh, but she's good.
Who's this?
Just a friend. Join us.
Job was more complicated than you said, Dunka.
You lived. Hey, these are toys.
That right there, again, Baby Yoda vibes right there. Baby Yoda does that all the time. Does stuff like that. It's obvious they're trying to do the same thing with this little creature.
They're investments.
Wait. We haven't met.
Don't really know many of you.
Stealing illegal contraband, running with syndicates. I could say you're a threat to the Empire. But I won't have to, if you're smart.
Thanks, but I'm smart enough to get myself out of trouble.
You pay the tax just like everyone else.
Whoa, kid. Let's just relax.
These characters in this game that they've shown us so far just seem like they have no personality. They just don't seem interesting at all. Just bland, boring. Not a good first impression. Maybe it's better throughout the game, but I don't have high hopes for that. Especially this person on the right here, this Empire lady. Our main character over there, Kay, just seems like that typical female character nowadays. Just the bland, badass female character who doesn't take shit. The same old boring character that we keep getting. And something I forgot to mention, her look doesn't scream Star Wars to me at all. Just looks like some girl playing pretend in her backyard would look. Trying to be a female Han Solo. It doesn't give off Star Wars vibes at all. Han Solo had this vibe to him in his look that just screamed like space outlaw. Her, she just looks like someone you'd run into on the street. And they keep getting these female characters these bad haircuts. Like, that is not a good looking haircut. I'm sorry. But continuing on.
You won't make it off to Shara alive.
Maybe.
All troopers, we have reports of a fugitive in Jauntus Hope. Move to apprehend.
That Imperial announcement wouldn't be about you.
And that just looked weird to me. That wanted flashing up. Not something I'd expect to see. Didn't look like Star Wars at all. Something that you could have made it look at least a little better. Blend in a little more. Just looked like a generic wanted alert flashing over the whole screen. Big lettering. Just wasn't very appealing. Just felt out of place there. That's a small criticism.
Would it?
Could be.
I told you not to trust her.
And this running looks weird. I don't know why it looks that way. I was gonna say maybe whoever modeled that, somebody probably modeled that. It just can't run. Like, there's a lot of women that just can't run. But I mean, there's plenty of female characters out there, and plenty I like. They run fine. They look fine running. So it's just odd.
Not the first time we've outrun the Empire.
We need to leave.
Yeah, no kidding.
Here we're about to go into space. And they're gonna show off some space combat. Some flying. And again, that looks good. Visuals look great. Here.
Oh, are we good?
Nothing
Pretty
on the
smooth
sensors
transition.
Yet.
Anybody on the sensors now?
TIE fighters on us.
Got one.
I feel inclined
And
to remind you
the
that we
ship
should
just
shake the
doesn't look like it
Empire
controls
quickly.
too well.
Thanks, I'm working
To
on
me,
it.
maybe I'm wrong there, but it just looks like it's sensitive. If I were to control it right now. Shooting, I don't know. It looks better than the gunplay, but
Dueling hyperdrive.
jump.
And this I thought looked pretty cool. Thought the hyperdrive looks cool to me. I think that's one of the best parts of this gameplay showcase here.
Hey,
Got your new toy.
And then again with this little creature.
So, where do we go next?
anywhere we want.
Showing off the visuals, it looks great. I don't know how many times I can say that.
Star Wars Outlaws, coming 2024.
2024 release date. So there's still a lot of time. Hopefully they can polish a lot of this. My criticism of the characters being bland, her being toned down, that's obviously not going to change. But the gameplay, obviously, just time to definitely change that. This isn't a finished product at all. Don't know how old this build is. So definitely it could look a lot better at launch. But as far as the story and the dialogue, the characters, it's not going to change at all. If that's how I think it's going to be, it's just not going to have any interest in this game. I see people that are interested in it, fine, whatever. You have your opinion. But to me, it just doesn't look like it's going to be good. I think it's going to disappoint a lot of people when it comes out. But let me know what you think about that in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. Leave a like on the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more. Share. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.